sometimes I can't demand. I'm tryna give you some time, but I can't be bad.
You already know what it is. You're listening to The Urban Product. It's your boy DME.
It's your boy Cozy Rich.
And it's your girl Imani.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good. Yo, no bullshit. I like that intro.
You like that?
I like that intro.
Facts.
We here. It's like letting these niggas know we here.
We in the building.
You feel me?
You already know what it is.
Yes.
Season 6.
Yeah, you threw me off last week, but I like it. It's okay.
I know. I love how it opened it up and your
like
face was just confused as hell. But yeah, how's everybody doing?
We doing good today. You know, it's Tuesday, usual Tuesday podcast day, love day, rainy day, cold day, icy day. If it wasn't for that, it'd be the perfect day, but yeah, the weather kind of made it today, like, But if it wasn't for the weather, everything would have been perfect. But
yeah, I hear that. Mani, how about you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm like starving. I didn't eat all day, but other than that, I'm good.
Because you just got out of work, right?
Yeah.
You ain't get a lunch break?
I came in later because I had class this morning. So, how about you, Dev?
Yeah,
how was your day?
See, I was gonna wait. You feel me? I'm doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's another Tuesday. I thought honestly it was gonna snow today, but I'm happy that it only rained. You feel me? So
Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know. And Sunday I thought it was gonna snow also.
Yeah.
But it didn't snow.
Thank God.
So I actually had time to do something for Valentine's Day this year. You feel me?
How was your
So I
Valentine's
went
Day?
ahead and did that.
You feel me?
It was smooth. Yeah, it was smooth.
it was
You feel me? Yeah.
Okay.
Everything went pretty
I'm
well.
actually
Yeah,
all right,
go
bet.
off.
Yeah,
Go off.
I'm
go
happy
off,
for you.
Go
Yeah,
off,
be
go
happy
off.
for
I'm
me.
happy
You
for
feel
you.
me?
No bullshit.
Yeah. How about
Because the
y'all?
episode before, we didn't talk about
Yeah.
Valentine's Day at all, so I didn't know if you were doing
I didn't know what was
anything,
going
but
on, but go off.
I'm happy for you.
Go
I'm
off,
happy
go
for
off,
you.
go off, go
Me?
off.
It's another day.
Just another day?
It's another day.
Okay. And
It was-
Imani?
It was another day for me.
I
I
feel
could have
happy.
went out, but I
I'm
didn't wanna
happy
be
for
in
all
people's
you
faces.
couples, all you
No,
people.
yeah, big fact.
I'm gonna just say this. I learned a lot on. I feel like every Valentine's Day I learn a lot because you learn who's actually in a relationship and who's in a relationship. Yeah,
Yep.
who's been lying about being in a relationship
Yep.
or not being in one.
Yep.
And I found that it's weird. A lot of women be lying about being in relationships nowadays because a lot got exposed on Sunday.
Exposed? What do you mean exposed?
They posted them getting taken out
Okay.
on Valentine's Day.
But that's not really
I
exposed.
don't-
That's just them popping out, if anything. I don't think it's
So-
exposed.
let
Like,
me get
nobody's
this straight.
like,
Let me get this
oh,
straight.
they're in a relationship.
Devin, as a man, would you take a girl out on Valentine's Day if she was not your girl?
No.
Thank you. So, knowing how men think, there's no way this man
Okay.
is willing to just taking her
Just
out on a
because-
date
okay,
just because
okay.
for Valentine's Day.
That makes
So,
sense.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? So, in my perspective, that's her man.
But to her, that could not be her man, though. It could just be like,
All right. So my point is, all right, you're gonna
I
go
mean,
the
I
whole
feel
year
like-
without posting this nigga, and then the one day where it's about you and your nigga, you post that nigga and it's not yours.
or maybe it's just I'm being taken I'm taken out. I'm being taken out.
But you never
Okay.
posted nigga before then.
Well, not
mean,
everyone's posting their
what-
nigga though.
what
Everyone's
did
just
she
posting.
post?
Right,
What did
that's
she
what I'm saying.
post? You know,
Not everyone's
sometimes-
posting
No,
their
it's
nigga.
not just one girl. There's
Nah,
multiple
What
women,
I'm
though.
saying is like,
What did
did
she
she
post?
post?
Niggas too.
of him?
Niggas
Like,
too, by the way.
sometimes, she could have
She coulda
just
posted
put
the
the
food.
hands.
Yep.
You feel me? And then all of a
Yep.
sudden,
Oh no, you see
she
the whole,
posted
you
her
see
nigga,
the
you feel
whole
me?
nigga, bro.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah, that's her
different.
man.
That's
That's
different.
her
That's her
man.
man.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay,
That's her
okay,
man.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, no. Anytime a girl is hiding,
Like
who the
some
fuck she's
Wizard
with, I
Kelly
understand.
shit.
I
Right,
understand.
right,
No,
right.
I understand that.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
I don't put any girl on my shit
Right,
unless
right,
that's
right,
my girl.
right, right. I was gonna let it go, but go off.
Wait,
Go off.
what?
You said trust me, like you
was
put
like, trust.
emphasis on the trust me, like okay,
I
go off.
understand. Yeah, I mean, I would not put any girl on my snap unless it's my shorty. That's just
right,
false
right.
advertisement. You feel me?
Can't have friends.
Nah. Yo, can a
Oh
friend?
my
Nah.
God, it just comes out so wrong.
Can't have
God
friends, yo.
bless.
Yeah, nah, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. Nah, no friends.
Damn.
No girlfrimes.
Shorty
You
got
put me
like
on your
that?
snap.
No, I don't.
Damn,
Yeah, you
no,
do.
Wait, hold on. No friends. Shorty got you like that?
Shorty, what shorty?
Okay, word.
The fuck?
No, but that's cap. You put me on your snap
Don't do
last
that.
time.
Don't do that. When did I put you on my snap?
Bro, what is the issue with putting me on
No,
your
no,
snap?
you said I did. When?
You have before. Oh God! All right, Darnell. Darnell's trying to play games. All right, go off.
I have not done that in over 2 years.
But what would be
Heard
wrong
you.
with putting a money on Snap?
Bro,
Nothing.
it's okay.
It's just the precedent.
That's two times.
Y'all
No.
That's twice
Y'all
today.
Listen.
That's twice today.
There's nothing
It's
wrong
okay.
with putting her on my snap. It's just a precedent. If I put her on my snap,
People would think.
No, not that. It's just like, all right, she's gonna think, oh, I only put me on my Snap all the time. You know what I mean? Or I'm the exception to the rule. You know what I mean? Like, there's no exceptions. None of that. No one's getting special treatment.
If you dub one, you got to dub
all of
everybody.
them. You feel me? It's called being consistency. It's consistency, bro. It's all about being consistent and fair.
That's funny.
Like, if I'm not gonna put you on, why would I put anyone on? You know what I mean? And that's just being fair to myself. That's how I see it. You'll be all right. I'll look at my story right now. I guarantee you haven't viewed it yet. You want to be on it.
I have though, but I probably haven't. I probably have, but I haven't been on Snapchat all day. But go off.
Anyway, people in the comments. Let me
It's
know
okay.
if I'm
That's
wildin'.
twice Darnell came at me today. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, before we get too deep into the show, let me just go ahead. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to be caught up with all current content and future content. If you're listening on the audio platform, just make sure you are following us. Leave a review if the platform takes reviews, and share us with all of your loved ones and your best friends. And I'll just leave it at that because that's all Amani wants me to leave it at this point. You feel me?
We're good. We're good.
So what's going on? What are we talking about today?
Is there a difference between friends with benefits or just fuck buddies?
Yes.
Okay. Espérate. Let me give a backstory. So the backstory is, i.e. your girl here. I have been told, some of my friends are telling me, I should just look for like fuck buddies, just like for the time being. And then the other friends were like, no, you should have friends with benefits. I'm like, okay, wait a second. Is there a difference? So then it went to a conversation of some saying, no, there's a difference. Some saying, yes, there's a difference. You being males, I wanted your perspective on it.
You want to go first to me?
You can go ahead.
So this is how I see it. When I think of friends with benefits, I genuinely think of we started off as friends. And now we're fucking on the low. Now it's just between us and shit. Like, no one really needs to know our business. But I'm very good at, like, I can do that. I can do with friends with benefits because I can separate, the sexual from the friendship. Like, it's never gonna mix.
Same.
I'm not one to catch feelings in that situation because I'll never let myself catch feelings from a friend like that. So it's easy to separate the two. But I know, but let me go to fuck buddies now. Fuck buddies is just a girl I've met. We don't really have a relationship. We have a relationship, but like we're not friends. Like I've seen her around, whatnot, and we hook up one night, and it becomes like a constant thing. It's not like yo, I'm gonna call you over to chill, come chill with my boys and me, vibe, listen to music, all that. Like I could do with my friends with benefits. Fuck buddy is like we meeting up to fuck after we go our separate ways. Friends with benefits, we could fuck, chill. We could just chill with our people. At the end of the night, fuck. You go your own way, I go my own way. Meet up the next day like nothing happened. Feel me? But my thing is, I don't think women realistically can do that. Especially with a friend. Because every time I've done it, to be very honest with you, it always ends with said female, said friend, or fuck buddy ending in catching feelings or something like that. Or wanting something more. So I just don't think it's a smart. I personally wouldn't really go for friends with benefits because, like I said, I'll be fine with it, but I don't think the girl will be fine with it long term, especially if it is like a long term thing, like multiple months or something like that. Because I genuinely think women are gonna catch feelings. Like you can't just let a dude constantly fuck you, chill with him all the time, and then expect nothing. Like I just don't think that's how women are built. So
Go ahead, Dev.
Seems like you really want to respond.
No, go ahead.
I wasn't trying to come out.
No. I got where
I
you were coming from.
I know.
You
I
made
know.
sense. Like I was gonna agree with pretty much what Rich said. You feel me? Like he hit it on the nail. I mean, not everything, but he pretty much generally covered it. Friends with benefits. You started off as friends, and then a sexual interaction occurred later.
Okay.
And then a fuck buddy. Y'all don't have any other relationship besides sex. Like your relationship is sex. You feel me? Like y'all don't hang out. Y'all don't, ask each other how you're doing. You feel me? That's not the purpose of a fuck buddy. You feel me? It's pretty much the same thing as a booty call. Yes. That's what a fuck buddy is. It's like, yo,
what you doing tonight?
What's up?
And then bye until next time.
Yes.
Okay.
But a friends with benefits, y'all might get lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all
might get
together.
breakfast.
Yeah.
You might have slept over. There's a big difference.
But at the end of the day, with that, you're still gonna be a friend.
Exactly.
It's never gonna be more. But my thing is, like, you start doing that with your friend that's a girl, sleeping over, having those lunch, like going out to lunch or breakfast like that. It's just gonna develop in her mind into something more than it is, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like either case, whether you're a fuck buddy or a friend with benefits. I was speaking from personal experience. I feel like either case, if you're a fuck buddy or a friends with benefits, in both situations, somebody can catch feelings.
Somebody.
And somebody always ends up catching feelings.
Yes.
So
not just females.
It doesn't really work.
I'm just saying in my experience.
Okay.
Because I don't like if I'm putting myself in that position, I know what it is. So I'm not gonna I'm not seeing a relationship with this person. I don't put that in my mind from the forefront. Because I'm gonna be real with you. I know if a girl is wife material pretty quickly. It's pretty easy to tell. Like once a girl starts talking and like you just dig down into it, you can find out shit if like she's wife material or not. So if I've made that determination that you're a fuck buddy or we're friends with benefits, I don't want anything more with you.
And when you're in situationships like that, generally speaking, women are the ones to catch feelings first, because I feel like going into it, y'all have a consensus like a general understanding of what y'all are doing, but only one of y'all have an intention of changing someone's mind. You feel me? Like, oh, we were just doing this for now. But hopefully this can become something more if, we just keep doing this. And then, y'all get stuck at the what are we question. And then it becomes that. So it's very important that when you're in a situation like that, knowing where to draw the line and,
In my opinion.
And I call that boundaries. You feel me? So you got to know when to distinguish between the two.
Right. When it comes to fuck buddies more than friends with benefits, I think fuck buddies are... For me personally, that's like there's a time limit on that, because I always feel like it's gonna end up in someone catching feelings, like you said, just because you can't. Sex is a big thing, you know what I mean? It's like you can't just have sex with someone and not feel anything. I just don't think that's.
It's a very intimate act.
Exactly. So doing it consistently with one person all the time, it's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. I just really believe that. So I hope that. Well, what do you think?
Well, I was stuck on what you were saying because you fixed yourself. You said it was solely on your personal experience. I wasn't gonna say that all females catch feelings. I know a lot of guy friends, they go into it thinking it's gonna be a very in and out type of situation, and they get attached or y'all get territorial, and then it becomes a situation of. And I'm speaking from stories that I've been told that it's like you flip the script on the female because you yourself are not aware that you actually like the girl. So in turn of trying to push her away, you either do some fucked up shit where you don't have that open communication with somebody, or you just end up dropping her, or you throw some shit in her face. I don't know. So where you were talking about saying it's all the females, that's a big cap. It's females and males. And Devin, you hit the nail on it with saying boundaries, because I've been in a situation where a friend and it happened, and then that was it. It was just like a situation. So I don't feel like every time it happens, like a female's gonna catch feelings, or over time a female's gonna catch feelings. I feel like if the boundaries are set and it's established between the both of you what it is that needs to be done, then there should be no reason for there to be any miscommunication. I feel like if anything, if it's exclusive, that's exactly when it's going to start becoming a situation of somebody catching feelings. But if you two are having a situation but she's still living her life, then I don't see any way of her catching feelings for you or her really drawing attention to you, because she's making sure she's not solely on you. She has her eyes set on other people or other things.
So you guys can have that conversation where like you set the boundaries, where you let it be known that this is not like, this is all it is. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You guys can always have that conversation, but I never know what someone is truly thinking.
True.
I can go into that thinking, yeah, this is going to be it. But I don't know if she's thinking, oh, let me change his mind. Let me see what can happen in a month. See, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you never know going into that type of situation, because it's such a long time, and having sex, like we said, is intimate. In my experience, it's more intimate to the woman than it is to the man. They're more It matters more to y'all, is what I'm saying. So if a woman is consistently having sex with this man, it's just human nature for me to believe that feelings are going to get involved. Because there's a reason why you kept this dude around as a fuck buddy when you're still actively in the market talking to other niggas as well. You know what I mean? If you're talking to other niggas and I'm talking to other girls, if I'm really trying to find a relationship, why would I have a fuck buddy?
I mean, no, if you're talking to other girls and you're talking to other guys, if both are still talking, then y'all can still have fuck buddies.
Like, you never know.
That's the whole point.
No, but I'm saying if I'm trying to find someone, why would I keep a fuck buddy around?
Because maybe the sex is good.
Have a fuck buddy.
The fuck?
Exactly.
Like that would be, at that
That's
point,
my point, though. It's a respect
you'd be
thing.
trying to settle down.
Or maybe the sex is good. I don't know. Like,
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't.
It's not that black and white, honestly.
I'm just saying, if I'm like see my eyes on someone and I'm trying to hold it down, I'm gonna put all my attention into it. I'm not gonna.
No, that comes in the moment where you make that deciding factor. But I'm saying before all of that, if it's known that it's not exclusive, then I feel like it's not. Because I feel like a lot of people, where they go wrong with these type of situations, is they make it an exclusive thing. Like, oh, it's just me. Like, I don't feel comfortable you messing with other people. Shorty,
you can understand that.
You can understand that, but at the end of the day, like, you're looking for your own nigga. You're not really looking for a fuck buddy, because at the end of the day, you can't expect that from somebody that you're not in a relationship with. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a case by case basis.
Yeah, it's not a black and white situation. It's a very, very gray area. And it depends on the people involved.
I personally believe that if two people want to be with each other and they truly want to be with each other, then they'll be with each other.
Yeah, that too.
If there's one factor that tips the scale, then they won't be together.
Yep.
But if both truly want to be together, then they'll be together.
Yeah, one way or another.
Does that make sense, boys and girls?
Oh, you're Aggie.
No, I'm talking to the camera, not y'all. I would never do that to y'all. But to sum all of this up, you feel me? If y'all want to be together, y'all will find a way to work it out, communicate with your partners, you feel me? If you start is, in this case, a friends with benefits or a fuck buddy, if you start in that and the conversation never moves past that, then you should probably get out of that situation before you get stuck in it. You feel me? Because once you get stuck in it, then it's very hard to leave, and then you wind up wasting blank amount of time in your life, and that's going to be nobody's fault but your own. So don't get caught in that situation. Be very firm. Be very bold. Ask in the beginning,
ask questions.
Just be like, yo, what do you want out of this? You don't have to ask, what are we? You just be like, yo, in the beginning, what do you want out of this? Like, yo, you just trying to do this? You trying to just get that info in the beginning. They might try to duck and dodge answering those questions, but the little info that you do get, you'll be able to come up with your own opinion, and then with that opinion, move accordingly. And then everybody will be good, but take care of yourself and make sure you take care of yourself foremost. And everything will be cool. In my opinion.
Okay.
But yes, Amani.
I just want to add on to that. Also, if you're dealing with a person who can't give you a straight enough answer, that should go to show you that you should even deal with them in the first place. Because a person these type of situations, even though there's a grace area, people need to understand what exactly it is that they're doing. So if the person can't give you a straight answer, sweetheart or my guy, that's not a good situation. Find somebody else. I don't care how beautiful, I don't care how handsome they are, I don't care how bomb the situation is. Go find somebody else, because it just sounds like a messy, toxic ass situation. 2, if you are gonna involve yourself in these situations, I have found personally it's better to do it when you're more aware of yourself and you're not, how can I say this? You got more shit going on for yourself, so like this is like the last thing to think about. It's like one of those things like, okay, should I do this today? Should I not? Nah, I got other shit to worry about. Like, it's not like your first priority, so to speak. So that's it.
No, I like that.
Well said.
Thank you.
Good talk, guys.
But I wanted to bring in this topic. So if I'm mad at you, right? Say you did something to piss me off, and I'm just storming around like with attitude and I'm upset.
This sounds familiar.
Is it my responsibility to tell you what's wrong, or to tell you what you did that got me upset, or is it your responsibility to ask me what is wrong?
Okay. So the person who's upset, it's their responsibility. But the person who's not aware of it, or the person who's waiting for them to let them know, just let them do it on their own term. Just let them do it on their turn. If it's childish, cool beans, let them be childish. But yes, at the end of the day, whoever's upset, they should be able to come up to you and let you know what it is that pissed you off. But if they're going to do it at their own time, then that's their business.
Okay.
But what if their own time isn't your time?
Yeah.
And that's the tricky part.
Like what if you're just in the same room and then you could just tell there's something wrong, but you don't know what you did wrong. You know what I mean? You don't know if you did anything wrong at all. And they're just sitting there, or they're just around you with a bad attitude.
The next thing you know, they go, a whole month being mad and you didn't even know. And then it's their fault. Wait, no. That's an exaggeration. A month is an exaggeration.
A couple days,
a couple days. You feel, a month is, I exaggerate shit all the time. But okay, I'll be more realistic. Say they go a few hours being upset. You feel me? And nobody realizes that they're upset and they were supposed to bring something up from a past conversation or apologize about something. But they didn't know because they genuinely didn't know you were upset. Maybe y'all didn't communicate in said time. You feel me? What if y'all just weren't talking? If y'all weren't talking at the moment, how were they supposed to know that you were upset? So I can understand. Yes, if the person is genuinely upset, they should let you know that they're upset.
I honestly, when I ask that question, that's how I feel as well, because we're all adults here. So I'm like, I would never want someone to question me about why I'm upset. I'm a grown man. I should be able to come to you about what upset me, and we should be able to come to a conclusion about how to fix that. There's no reason why I should just be sulking and dwelling on why I'm upset, because I have a life to live. You know what I mean? I got shit to do. What do I look like just sitting here being mad at something that I could easily just talk about? So that's why I'm like, it's the person who's mad's responsibility to tell that person why they upset them, because for one, like you said, you may not even know you did something to upset them.
But I want to add to that by saying that if I ask you what is wrong,
you tell me
and you don't
tell me what is wrong, I tried to see why you were upset. And if you just, duck it or don't answer, then,
that's your business.
Whenever you're ready to tell me you're upset, you'll tell me when you're upset. Okay. But I tried to ask what was wrong. You feel me? So at that point, it's whenever you're ready. But if you decide like a few days or a week to like talk about it, you can't expect me to still be in the same mode that I was in when we talked about it. Like the moment was gone, I already got over it. I'll talk about it, but you can't expect me to still be in that state of mind.
Or respond the way you want me to respond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear that. Yeah, just your thoughts?
Yeah, I was laughing because, guys, Imani used to be this person. Darnell knows more than anybody. So, oh, God. Yes, it's the person's, everything you said, Dev, was just right on the nail with it. That's why it just, you hit me here. You told me about myself. Well, my past self.
But, I come with love. You feel me?
Yeah, so what I can say from my personal experience, for my reasoning behind doing that is just, let's see. I guess it's more, you said what?
Accountability,
and then also like, I don't know, you just don't want to, it depends on the person. Like me, I don't like starting little problems over nothing. Like, yeah, I could be upset, but like if you give me like a while, like I'll get over it. But some people, they can't get over it. Like some people, they might forget about it, and then another situation pops up, and then it might
trigger them
to think about the past experience. So I think you hit the nail with everything. I feel like if you're upset with somebody, and I say this to a lot of people who have issues with me, if you're upset with people, you should just be able to come up to them and let them know what it is. But not everybody is, like Darnell said, accountable of speaking their mind and being able to tell somebody about themselves. And unfortunately, that's just the sad truth. Like, that's just how some people are built. A lot of people are not set up to be outspoken and let people know how they feel automatically. Some people are, taught to not worry about everything and just let little things just be bygones. And then also don't cause trouble. Just if trouble starts with you, you finish it. But I've always been the type to not start any trouble. So if something pisses me off and I see that it's not that serious, I'll kind of just let it be bygones. But 23-year-old Imani about to be 24, that's a different story. So I think it comes with time and also accountability and comfortability that you have with that person. So like Darnell, I can tell him about himself all the time. It's annoying, it's mad work, but I can still do it. But you could say when we were younger, if I got upset at Darnell, he would not hear from me for a while. So it really just depends on accountability, comfortability. If the person is, what's the word? When you're trying to, it starts with a C, confrontational enough, or like
I was just
bold
gonna say
enough.
that.
Like it just depends, honestly.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say because you know how Amani was saying that she can tell you anything about yourself. You know, it's all love, and then I was gonna say, but that also takes into account of how Darnell just takes criticism in general. You feel me? So you're able to tell him about himself, but he's also been able
to listen to it,
to well, one, listen to it,
not really
but like
listen,
also
but,
if he doesn't feel attached to it, it won't faze him. You feel me?
Right.
So you can tell him about himself, but if he's hearing all of it and he doesn't find one thing you say applicable to himself, it's not going to faze him.
Yes.
Because he's that confident about himself. You feel me? So that's why you can do that with him. A lot of people you can't do that to.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be sensitive and they're not gonna react as well.
Like what he said. Like, yeah, you could tell me some stuff about myself that you see from your perspective, but if I don't see it, okay, thank you for the input. All right.
But a lot of other people, if you say that, I'm like, oh my God, you see me in that light, and then they're broken. Other people are built differently.
Yeah.
My thing is, I just, like me, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Like, I have no problem, waiting for someone to, come to me about their issues. One thing I can't do is just be around someone sulking. And like you said, you ask them what's wrong, they don't tell you, and then they continue to just sit there and sulk.
And they expect you to figure it out.
And they expect you either beg them to tell you what's wrong, or figure it out. And I'm just
please
like,
don't tell me you're laughing because that was you. Please don't tell me. Please,
no, that's what I'm saying.
Nobody, please don't tell me that.
I wouldn't sulk. I would just be the type to I would not be around. Like, I would just not show up.
So you
like,
just disappear.
Yeah, you just disappear.
I just disappear. Like, no, I'm all set. Like, you really pissed me off. And before I get out of character, I'm just gonna walk away. Because you really pissed me off.
I'd rather
and
that.
You should have known better.
And then the next time you see them, y'all straight? Because y'all never got over the conflict. So how did you
never got over the conflict.
But next time y'all are gonna have to see each other. So when does it get addressed?
But then again,
then I bring it up. Like, oh yeah, like I was upset because of X, Y, and Z. And then usually, besides this person, they're like, my bad. Like, you right. I could have. I just expect more from people. And I think that's where I learned. I was like, you know what? Some people are just really dumb, and some people are just really selfish, and they just move the way they move, and you just gotta take it for what it is, and you know how to move accordingly. So that was my lesson in it. And also just being more confrontational and being open with how I feel, not giving a fuck about how people feel about it, because at the end of the day, I was disrespected, so you're gonna feel disrespected too.
Honestly, I would prefer someone to do what you would do, just leave the situation itself, because out of sight, out of mind type of shit, right? If you're not in the room, then I'm not going to feel that energy, that negative energy, that sadness just wooming on me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because that's one thing I can't do is just like, yo, if you're not going to talk about it and you're just going to sit in here and sulk, that's not good for either of us. You know what I mean? It's just creating toxic energy. So how would you approach a situation like that?
One more time? I'm sorry.
So
no, I heard everything.
So you know how you said. So you know how you said, like, originally you would ask this person, like, what's wrong with you? Why are you upset? And they didn't tell you. You said they'll tell you on your own time. But what if they haven't told you and they're just sitting there in their attitude, in their problems, just sulking? What should you do then?
I've learned from past experiences that they just want you to take control. Not because don't be controlling. They want you to take charge or take lead of the situation. You feel me? Because
like, what's wrong
they're
with you,
obviously in the state where they don't feel comfortable sharing why they're in this state, and it's gonna take a little more work to get them to reveal that. You feel me? So they want you to, like, literally, they want you to sit them down.
That's childish.
They want you to sit them down. You feel me? I understand, but sometimes people require a different amount of care. It
depends on how they're brought up.
Sit them down, just talk.
Yes,
I know.
It depends on how they're brought up. Like, if people were brought up that way, like they just not. like I said, confrontational. If they're not confrontational enough to let you know, like, yo, you just pissed me the fuck off, they're just going to be like this. And then most of the time, whoever they grew up with or whoever they're surrounding themselves with, they usually go to them like, oh, why are you so sad? What happened? True. Why are you like this? Especially if that's not their usual character. So it's just the way some people are built. You just gotta, again, it's the people that you choose to hang out with. Yes. You either gotta tell them about themselves, like, listen, I understand this is you, but I don't rock like this. So it's either we're gonna figure it out or we're not gonna figure it out.
They want you to do exactly that. So they want you to sit them down, pretty much let them know that they are in a safe space for them to open up and feel comfortable to share whatever's on their mind. You feel me? Once they feel safe and open in that space, then they'll share it with you. But if they don't just share it right off bat, it's because they're not at a spot where they feel vulnerable enough to share it with you. You feel me?
I can respect that.
That's what I've learned from my past experiences.
Same. Okay. I still think it's a little childish, but I hear it.
Yeah, I know, but
you said you got to sit him down and walk him through it. Like, it was,
I mean, like,
I hear it. No, I get what you're saying, but I understand it. You just got to make him comfortable enough to basically tell you what's wrong.
But just let it be known from the first time a situation happens. Like, listen, I understand this is what happened this time, but it shouldn't happen moving forward. And moving forward, if there's a problem, just let it be known. And
we've all learned to deal with our problems differently. That's why we all deal with our problems differently. You feel me? Like you could be like, we could just give you 10 minutes, and maybe in 10 minutes you'll be straight. You'll be hot for those 10 minutes, but after those 10 minutes you'll be straight. But like Amani, she could be sick for 3 hours, and in those 3 hours, she might come back and be like, all right, but deep down, she's still not all right. You feel me?
I'll be petty
in those 10
queen,
minutes, you could have been straight after those 10 minutes. You feel me? But people just learn how to handle their shit differently.
Not 3 hours. I'll just be petty queen.
I know. I was 3 hours to be nice, you know? Because you said I was wilding on you last week, which I'm sorry for. But yeah.
Y'all ever have someone get upset at you for the way you reacted to what they did?
Oh, all the time.
Don't do that.
That is so annoying. Oh my God.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about myself. You feel me? And I'm a segue. It's so nice because of that. You feel me? Let me tell you something about myself, right? So, right, I was reading over the weekend, and I'm gonna answer this with a segue. You feel me? Okay. So I was doing a little reading over the weekend, and I was reading these different articles based on statistics, surveys taken by people, and it was about identifying your toxic traits. You feel me? So, people asked questions. They were given scenarios about what they would do in certain situations, and then all the data from that, generated a list of toxic traits that people hold. You feel me? And with that, I did want to ask each of y'all, what were your toxic tendencies? But to answer Darnell's question, I feel like one of mine, and it's something that I do, that it's like, yo, once I get to a spot that I don't care, fam, I don't care.
It's hard. So I feel you. No, that's one of mine. Because like, if I don't care about a situation and it doesn't mean anything to me, I can't put myself in a situation where I do care. Like, I'm not one to fake. I'm not one to lie to you. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be like, all right, I'm not going to empathize, or I'm not going to fake empathize the situation just to relate to you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't care. I'm sorry. This doesn't mean anything to me. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm just like you in that aspect.
Yeah. So it's like somebody gets mad because of how I responded, right? I responded how I thought was best. You feel me? If the reaction to how I responded wasn't positive, okay, we can talk about it, blah, blah, blah. But if we don't talk about it and we just go an X amount of time without talking about it, and you just expected me to bring it up when you had a problem with something that I did, at a certain point, I stopped caring about it. When you bring me back into it, I'm going to talk about it. But up until then, at some point, I stopped caring, and then I got over it.
You could bring that into that last topic too. When someone someone sulks and they just sitting there, all right, word, I gave you your chance. It's been a couple hours. I don't care anymore. I don't care to hear what you have to say. It is what it is. So I feel that. I genuinely feel that. Another one is I'm selfish, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's one of my toxic tendencies. Not being courteous to people who think or behave outside of my general thinking and behavior.
Empathetic. Use empathetic.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, I can ask that question to y'all. What do you think y'all have any toxic tendencies? And
no, that's definitely one of them. If I don't care about the situation, you're not gonna get me to care, no matter what you do. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to read y'all a couple of them?
Okay.
Oh, by all means, yeah.
Okay, yeah, to see if y'all can relate to them better than that. All right, so the conversational narcissist. Have you ever been talking to someone who keeps interrupting you? Maybe I should revise that sentence. Have you ever been trying to talk to someone who won't let you get a word in?
Oh, God.
Conversational narcissists love to talk about themselves or just hear themselves talk. They don't ask you any questions. They don't wait for your responses, and they won't shut up. In a relationship, these people will end up being completely self-centered and will never be attentive to your needs.
Oh, no.
No.
Conversational? Oh, no.
Right?
No.
Next one, straitjacket. Someone who wants to control everything. You feel me? And make everything about them. I won't read the rest of it, but it's pretty much controlling. They even want to control what you do, who you hang out with, your emotions, your freedom, all that. That's another one.
I know a couple of people like that.
Nah.
Next one, the emotional moocher. Also known as a spiritual vampire, because they tend to suck the positivity out of you dry and leave you emotionally dry. They're people who are always negative, always sad, have something pessimistic to say all the time. Wow. In conversations and relationships, they can never be positive, and they tend to bring everyone around them down.
Yep. That's not me, but I know a lot of people.
Yo, if y'all can see my face right now, I'm like, I have this one person in my head.
Yes.
Crazy.
It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy. Wow.
Yikes. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a narcissist back in the day, but not the conversational narcissist.
Drama magnet. Some toxic people are magnets for drama. They just bring drama around them everywhere they go. You feel me?
Those are young relationships.
They're involved in everyone's drama. They have to know the tea.
That's high school
everything.
Like those are high school couples.
No,
there's some people our age who still like that. Don't play.
If what?
No facts.
For real?
Well, go.
Bro, I mind my business. I really don't.
You still mind your business, but it's still brought to your attention.
Oh no, I don't pay them. I
go on any celebrity's IG. You'll
nigga,
find them
I
in the
don't care
comments.
about them
No,
niggas.
No. You know who you should pull up? Pull up Justin LeBoy's IG. They'll be all in his comments, man. I look at y'all and I'm just like, y'all sick.
I was talking about people I know, but go on.
Oh no, I'm just talking about people in general. It's crazy. They're all over IG. It's crazy. Another one off this article, the jealous, judgmental person. So they can, they're incredibly toxic because they have so much self-hate that they can't be happy for anyone around them. And typically their jealousy comes out of judgment, criticism, or gossip.
This sounds terrible. God. Can I just say what I think my toxic traits are? Because I feel like these are just
these are all just examples.
How many are there?
Oh, I can keep going.
Okay, let's because that was like
wow. Do you think there's one of us? Like, could you read one that you think is probably one of us?
Oh shit!
Oh no, do that. I'll give you that. While you're looking for that, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what I think my toxic traits are.
Yeah, go off.
So, like I said, I'm not empathetic. I know I'm selfish, but once I actually start caring about someone, I have no problem sharing resources or buying you shit, spending money on you, or just being selfless, as well as the fact that I have a real hard problem of just being blunt. Like I don't sugarcoat shit.
I feel that.
And I need to get better at letting people know they fucked up nicely. I don't like something they're doing nicely. They're being a dumbass nicely. I just need to learn how to say shit nicely rather than what the fuck are you doing? You're being a dumbass or fix yourself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I definitely got to work on that. But other than that, I feel like I'm pretty reasonable. Like I don't like having drama. I'm not a controlling person at all. Like do what the fuck you want. Just let me know what the fuck is going on. We ain't got to text all day. We don't got to text all day. And we don't even got to talk all day. You know what I mean? Like hit me when you're free. You want to chill? Let me know when you want to chill. You want to chill with your girls? Go chill with your girls. Bet. Like me, as long as you let me have my life, I'm gonna let you do you. You know what I mean? I just don't like being suffocated.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. I don't think I'm all the way toxic. I probably
Everybody
have a couple.
No.
I think if anything, traits, I'm very impulsive. Like I'm very impulsive. Like if I get, oh god.
So you gonna cheat on your man's impulsively?
No, but like when it comes to,
I don't even know what that means.
What?
Cheating
on your
impulsively.
Oh,
You just see that nigga, you want to go attack.
nah.
Pounce.
That's crazy.
Ay, Jesse.
Some Quagmire shit. That's
feel me?
crazy.
You didn't find any?
Oh no, I
Yeah.
did, but I was letting him on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm impulsive, so like I don't. Oh God, like I said last week, I kind of have a bit of a temper. So when something pisses me off, I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. I don't even pay it no mind. I'm like, okay, it's not worth my time anymore. I'm trying to think what else too. I mean, I guess my temper could be a toxic trait, cause I don't.
Temper?
It's impulsiveness. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Is just impulsiveness. I'm just a very impulsive person. I don't think clearly when I get upset. I just do whatever I feel, and then whatever happens afterwards, I deal with it. But yeah, I think impulsiveness is my toxic trait.
And I have a real bad habit of calling people out on their bullshit.
Oh, that too.
So you lack empathy sometimes.
No, it's not even empathy. It's just like, why are you telling me this if you don't? Why are you being a hypocrite? Why are you doing double standards right now? Like, why are you talking to me about this if you do this shit yourself? I mean, like, self-reflect. That's the type of shit I be having issues with. But
so you deflect a lot then.
It's not deflecting. Like, all right, I know I have this issue, but I don't appreciate you being the person telling me I have this issue because I can
do it as well.
Exactly. So it's like
that's still deflecting from the solution though.
No, I understand.
Because like
I
instead
understand
of like solving the solution, you're like, yo, don't tell me about this problem if you also have this problem. Okay, cool.
Oh no,
they might also have
the
this problem, but we're trying to address the fact that you have this problem.
Yes, but why are we only addressing that I have the problem if we both have it?
Deflect.
I understand that.
No, I'm just saying that's what it is.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, yeah, I understand that, but usually the response to that, all right, so how can we both fix it?
Yeah.
It's no, we're talking about you, not me. That's where I have the issue. Like, so I have to fix it, but you don't? That's where my problems come.
That's where a conversation starts.
Yeah.
Sure.
But that is one though. I find myself coming at my friends, and I may say things that to me it just seems like I'm just letting it be known, like, bro, you fucked up. Like,
what are you doing?
Like, what are you doing? I don't say like him. I just point out exactly what they did and where exactly they fucked up. And I've been told like, oh, why are you coming at me? I'm not coming at you. You literally fucked up. Instead of me saying it to you, I'm going to break it down in smaller pieces so you can actually understand the magnitude of your fuck up.
Okay.
And I do that a lot. And I feel like I'm not the friend. So like most people, they don't come to me like, oh, Imani, like to be like that comforting friend. I'm the friend that will tell you, no, you're a dumbass. Like you literally like.
People need that.
Why did you do that? Why? Why did you do that? Why?
Dev, what do you think besides lack of empathy and all that?
My other toxic tendencies? I tend to argue a lot with logic.
Oh my goodness.
With logic? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't see that.
Yeah. What? You can't see it for him?
Arguing with logic? I can't see him arguing with logic.
No. I don't argue logic. I argue with logic.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
That makes sense.
Nigga, that's my toxic trait as well. I thought you were arguing logic. I was like, there's no way.
I argue with logic.
Okay.
So like, for example, if somebody was upset for something that I did or said, and like they don't understand my methods of doing it, and then I explain to it exactly my methods of making that choice.
Okay.
Logical.
They don't fuck with it though. You feel me? Because
okay,
they
that's
don't
mine too.
They don't like how I explain shit. Because
Okay,
like
that would
even
be
though
mine too.
I explain that shit and they get it, then
They don't want to hear it.
They didn't get it initially, and then how they felt initially is what matters. You feel me?
Okay,
So
that
a
might
lot
be
of people
mine
don't like
too.
that. But I don't know. For sometimes when I make certain choices, I'll probably think on it for a while before I go ahead and do it. So when I go ahead and do it, and somebody asks why did I did it, most of the time I have a general answer, but sometimes people don't like the fact that
your answer makes sense.
No, people don't like the fact that I made a choice based on logic. They don't like the fact that I made a choice based off logic instead of based off emotion.
Can we talk about that?
Yes.
Nah, real quick. What did you find for for the toxic.
Yeah, that you think was us.
For Amani, I don't know enough about Amani to attach one to her.
I guess.
Nah, because I don't want to attach one to it and it be wrong. You feel me? Like Darnell, I know Darnell, so that's why I can come up with him.
No, but I'm saying you can just take a guess.
She wants you to just give her.
Yeah.
So for Darnell, I'll say first for Rich.
I'll
say first for Rich. Okay.
Shut up, you.
So for Rich, right? One of his toxic traits, or one that I found from this article.
Let me see if I'll second.
He is never wrong.
Oh my God.
It's much easier to simply agree with whatever this person says, especially when they are passionately attached to a topic. Disagreeing or agreeing is a gratuitous venture that results in hurt feelings and defensive language.
Yeah, just don't even do it. Don't even do it.
I mean,
just don't even do it.
I hear what you're saying, but if you come to me with logic like he said, you just got to show me where I'm wrong in the argument. And most of the time that doesn't happen. So if you're not able to do that, fuck what you're saying.
Because sometimes in your case, women will argue with emotion,
feelings.
But you argue with logic. That's the whole
emotion,
thing.
Bro, emotions. You cannot use emotions when you're trying to have a conversation with with an adult.
You
that's
can because their emotions matter. If you hurt their feelings, that matters. That's see, I get it. That's the whole basis of this shit, bro. Yeah. Their feelings matter, so it does. If you did something to hurt them, you have to take that into account. It's accountability.
See, my thing, I have no problem. Like, I can apologize for hurting your feelings, but I'm not apologizing for what I did. I'm apologizing that your feelings are hurt, not that I did what I did.
Don't say that,
because I don't feel sorry.
Let's talk about it.
You want me to? Wow. So you want me to lie? You see, that's my toxic trait. I'm not gonna lie to you to make you feel better about yourself. I'm gonna tell you how it is. Would you rather me lie to you? Because it sounds like that's what you would want.
And I would like to hear this.
And if I lie to you, I'm gonna feel like shit to myself, because then I'm gonna think, all right, I lied to her, so I'm gonna have to keep doing this just to make the situation fine. When I'd rather be comfortable telling you how I genuinely feel, and we can go from there. I don't like lying to myself. That's all it is.
In other words, he can't take that L.
Oh no, I can take an L. It's just I'm not gonna lie to myself. Like, yeah, I can acknowledge that. Yeah, I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but I did not mean to. I'm not sorry that I did this. This is why I did it.
And I'd like to hear why he can't say or think that way.
Because I'm just thinking of like situations I've had with him. I'm like, bro, no, you can't say that. Like certain things you've done, like it was pure stupidity. Like there's nothing you could say that could be like, oh, like I didn't mean to do it. Like just simple-minded shit.
When I was young, yeah, I used to do a lot of dumb shit. But now, like what he's saying, I don't do that now. So it's like when people come to me now about that, like using feelings and emotions, I'm like, you can't use that in this argument. You're using that as a cop-out to either not be responsible for for the part you played, or for me to just take 100% blame just because you feel bad or you're sad. I'm not going to do that because we're adults. We should be able to have a conversation. I should be able to tell you how I feel. You should be able to tell me how you feel. And we should be able to have a conversation to get to a medium. Not you just telling me you're sad and I need to apologize just to make you happy.
So you won't compromise?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, you won't compromise?
No, I will. No, that was a compromise. I feel like that was me explaining how I will compromise. But until you're coming to me like that, I'm not. No. Feelings and emotions, I'm sorry, they don't mean shit to me like that, because they're not rooted in logic. Like I've heard girls explain to me their feelings, why they feel some way, and it made no sense whatsoever. And I'm just like, you want me to go based off this?
But that's what I'm saying. Compromise. Like even though you don't understand it, if you care about the person and you care about how they feel, you should at least just
if you know how you feel, you should be able to articulate it.
But what if they did articulate it and you just don't understand it? For whatever reason, you just don't understand where they're coming from because you're not looking at it from their point of view. It literally does not make any sense to you because you're not in their shoes. What? So because of that
I understand what she's saying. I have no, I can do that. I can put myself in someone else's shoes.
No, what it sounds.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying what it sounds like is what it sounds like. She's saying that she wants you to move a certain way, but you don't want to move that way because it doesn't make sense to you. And even though it might not make sense to you, moving that way would make her feel better. So that's why she would like you to move that way. It's just based off emotion to make her feel better and more comfortable in the position.
But you know, I didn't move that way when you got with me.
I'm just saying.
No, that's what they're trying to change me. That's all it is. No, I am who I am. I was who I was before you met me.
Sorry, that was funny.
No, I am who I am because I am who I am. I was who I was before. That's the thing. I don't try to change women. I'm not gonna tell you to do this or that. I may tell you things I like. Like I like a girl that can clean for me, or not clean for me, cook for me. I don't need you to do that because I can do that myself. But really, I don't need a woman for anything but sex. And I need a woman for sex because I'm not gonna my whole life. But
I need a woman for a lot more.
Thank you, but I was gonna let him just kill himself.
Because I know my dog doesn't mean that.
No, you know what I meant though. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Like in a relationship, like I can do everything that a woman can do for me, except the sexual aspect. So that's what I'm saying. Like
that's all. You just can't bear a child.
Well, that as well. Yeah. But like my point being, I'm not gonna try to change this person that I just got into a relationship with because I fuck with them. I got into a relationship with them because of who they are. Same, vice versa. So you trying to tell me to move this way because it'll make you feel better. Why didn't you do that initially? Why did you even hop into the relationship with me?
I do have to agree that your intention in the relationship shouldn't be to change someone. I'll add that to
it's like, yo, I accept you for your faults. It is what it is. I knew it going into it. I'm gonna work through it. I'm not gonna change you because that's not gonna make you happy. You're gonna be sad or you're gonna think I don't fuck with you. So I would never put that on a woman. But women have no problem doing that to us.
Because we get it. Women are naturally nurturers and healers. So technically, if they see somebody going down a certain route that they don't think benefits them well, they're going to try to change them or better them in any sort of way. But sometimes people just, don't want that. And sometimes, it might interfere with someone's eventual goal. But, like Rich says, he's not trying to change people, so he doesn't like people trying to change him.
All I'm saying is if you want to just make it make sense. That's all it is. You just got to make sense to me. If you're coming to me with shit that doesn't make sense, Heisman,
I hear
not
that.
Listening.
I hear that. But yeah, like I said.
And I'll tell you where it's not making sense. Like I'll say what you said here completely contradicts what you said here. Mm-hmm. So this is why I'm not following along and I'm not going to listen to you because you're contradicting yourself in your mid-argument. Mm-hmm. So it's like.
I hear you.
I'm very attentive and shit like that because, like you said, I know I'm not wrong. So I'll point out where you're wrong. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that is my toxic trait. After all that is my toxic trait.
But
Amani, I'm sorry.
I couldn't really find one to attach for Amani. But if I was to guess about one for Amani, let's see. Their experience is the standard by which everything should be judged. So that says toxic people have a
Send
tendency.
me that link.
I got you. Toxic people have a tendency to use their own life experiences as the example by which everyone else should live. They have a hard time separating situations into individual circumstances and will judge your actions on their past situations as if they are identical. If they couldn't maintain a long-distance relationship, neither could you. If they hated yoga, it would be a waste of your time.
Send me that.
I got you.
Yes, and you had me and then you lost me. I do judge people based off of how they move because I put them in my shoes. So if people do stuff and I feel like, hold on, let me get my thoughts together.
If they moved, but it
wasn't in the way that I feel like you should move, then yes, yes. But what was the second part? The second part of it, that's not me at all. When you were explaining it, there was like one part.
If you didn't like yoga, they're not.
Yeah, it was that part. I feel like
that was just
because I'm that person. I feel like you could tell me no. Because you told me no, I'm gonna see for it myself whether that's the case. So that part, I don't agree with. I feel like everybody just does what they need to do. But I do look at most situations as if from my point of view, and I feel like if you're not looking at it from my way, which I know is the right way, then we're gonna have a problem. And I don't fuck with you because you should just know better.
So that means, for example, with me and you arguing, right? If I moved and you were like, no, your way is the better way to move, then you're just not fucking with whatever we're talking about.
If I know for a fact
your way is the better way to
move, the better way to do
it's just a dub.
Yes.
Yeah, that can be toxic as shit sometimes. Just so you know, that can be toxic as shit sometimes. Because then you have some way because in your head, you're thinking that, your way is right. And then to somebody else, you say it to them and you're like, Nigga, that's what you would do?
No, but my thing.
So you're saying that's right to you.
Yes.
But it might not be right to everybody else.
And that's
if it's not,
my problem to this day.
So that's what it could be.
That's my problem to this day, honestly.
That was a fun time.
That's why I let people do that.
But like to this day, I haven't been in a situation where I have given advice in that perspective and I've been wrong. So at this point, it might be toxic, but I haven't been proven wrong. So I'm just going to keep.
All right. I bet she hasn't.
You
been
have an
proven
example?
wrong.
So I just off the top of the head, no. But give me some time. I'll come next week. If you want me,
give me a week.
If you want, trust me, I will come through with at least 10 examples of you being wrong.
He was like,
in that point of view.
Yes. You thinking something should be done a certain way.
Your way was the best way.
Yeah.
Right.
And I will show you where you were wrong. Do you want me to do that? That will be my homework for the week.
He's so annoying. I mean, I guess.
Okay.
Who is this B. Simone?
Yes. Okay. So, Ket, this girl. So, to me, this female, I'm not going to call her a woman. I'm not going to call her a girl because I'm going to call her female because I know people don't like
Did you just
me using the female or whatever.
I just wanted to be known you've been using female the whole episode.
I've been using female from time. I don't see any problems with it, but because a lot of people have a problem with directing a woman or using, classifying a woman as a female, even though that's our gender.
Woman or girl, she's a female.
She's a female because she made her success doing her videos or whatever, and then she started making books, and unfortunately, people bought it. And she ended up copywriting certain people.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
And it was just like, all right, you're canceled. So now she popped up. To me personally, because I don't keep track of B. Simone, but this is like the first time she actually popped up in her face and started doing this in it first. And
she was preaching.
She was actually this one time. I'm gonna give it to her. She was actually speaking truth, and I feel like one of the reasons why is because that whole situation, regardless of what happened, it taught her a fucking lesson about herself. And then I think once you add in the point that she's in a whole new relationship, dude's probably treating her right, and she probably got taught a couple lessons here and there. She's probably like, okay, you know what I was saying was actual bullshit, and this is how it should be looked.
So what's your problem with her if you agree with what she's saying?
No. I feel like, it was just more of a conversation because people are like, I know at first people were like, why is she talking? But she
people
actually...
that aren't hip, what did she say?
Hold on.
Oh, you about to play it?
Okay.
Give me a second. It just got to load. You feel me?
Because when I listened to her video, I was like, oh, this is the shit I want to say, but don't say because I know if I do say it, I'm going to have my mentions blown up with girls talking about, you don't know what you're talking about, yada, 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 all this other shit.
Because you speak, I think... Listen. Oh, okay.
Things. He gotta be tall, he gotta be dark, he gotta be handsome, he gotta have pretty teeth, he gotta be a family man, he gotta be financially stable, he gotta be rich, he gotta be successful, he gotta be all these things. And we ain't even half the things on that list. He gotta be a family man. Bitch, you ain't talked to your mama in 6 months, but you want him to be a family man. He gotta be financially stable. Your account is in the negative, ma'am. Overdraft fees. He gotta have a job. You need to go fill out some applications, because you're still unemployed. He gotta have pretty teeth. You ain't seen a dentist in 6 years. He gotta have a six-pack and be in shape. You can't even walk up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Get your life together. This whole list that he gotta be. You ain't even half the things on that list. We got all these things we want to
So, yeah.
It's just, to me, honestly, like, I wasn't thinking literally. It just, to me, what she was saying resonated simply because women want men to be things that they aren't willing to be themselves. That's all I got from it.
I'm going to stay out of women's business. I'm going to let Amani handle this one. You feel me?
I mean, when she says that, like, she was saying, you want men to have money. You don't have a job. You want men to have a six-pack. You can't even walk up a flight of stairs. It's basically, you want men to be things that you're not yourself.
Okay.
It makes no sense.
All right. And that's certain females. And I remember we had a conversation about this, too. Those are the type of females that like being trophy wives most of the time. And with those females, you have to, like, that's your choosing. If you want to deal with a female like that who wants X, Y, and Z from you, then that's your business. But like I said with her, she used to be that female where she's like, oh, I need a man to do this. I need a man to do that. And what happened? She got in a situation. She got told about herself. She's now in a decent ass relationship, it seems like, where she's like, you know what? It's at this point, this is like a reflection. She may be coming at people or people might be taking it the wrong way, but at the end of the day, like, she's looking at her life like, you know what? I was asking for all these things and I wasn't even in the same bracket.
Is that not growth?
No, that is growth.
So why are you shitting on her?
Because she's shitting on everybody else.
I'm shitting on everybody else who's saying like,
because B. Simone is shitting on everybody else.
Right.
That's why.
Okay.
You feel me?
Oh, okay. Just the way she did it. All right.
It's
I
like
understand.
before she was manifesting it, and now that she manifested it, she's like talking down on everybody, and it's like, girl, you was just
saying the
doing
same
it.
shit you're preaching.
I'm not
about.
saying what she's saying is wrong. It's just like, don't be surprised if people are not going to take it with the full respect, because you was out here telling these girls, selling them dreams, talking about they need to find somebody X, Y, and Z. And now look at you.
I can respect that, though. She a hypocrite.
Yes.
You see? That's how I feel. When someone tries to tell me about myself, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
So yeah, like people weren't finding a problem with what B. Simone was saying. It's just the fact that
She's the one who's saying it. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, it is what it is. But
what she was saying was pure facts. Pure facts.
Oh, so you agree with it?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Anything I ask of somebody, I'm already working on my damn self.
Oh,
You either need to match my level or you need to be above it in some type of way.
so they don't need to already have it.
What do you mean?
You know how you say you're working on it?
No, yeah, they need to. Yeah, it's fine if
Is
they're
it cool
working
if
at
they're
it.
also working on it, or do they already need to have it? Because
No,
with some
okay.
people, they already need to have it. You feel
No,
me?
and that's where people are wrong, because not everybody all the way has it together. Even people that look like they have it all the way together don't really have it all the way together. And that's where people got to look at themselves and be like, why are you asking? When you become a person who's asking so much of the other person, there's a lot of stuff you need to work in yourself, because there's no reason for you to be asking for another person when you yourself should be all the way, like, if not all the way put together, you should have enough shit on your plate to where you're not worrying about the next person.
Say that one more time.
I said you should have enough shit on your plate so that you don't have to worry about the next person. Maybe that's it. And I think that's a lot of lesson a lot of people got to work on.
She said if you constantly on your significant other's back, you better be damn near perfect yourself.
I'll give you an air horn for that.
That's the realest shit she said all day. No cap. You said a lot of real shit. That's just the realest.
Yeah, facts. That's just the realest. So, and with all this going on, right, because we're talking about how B. Simone got told a lot about social media, I just want to talk a little bit about social media itself, you know? Because we're 2024. Is everyone 24? You 23?
24 last Thursday.
24.
Okay, so we're all 24, right? We're getting to that point where the choices we're making in life, you know, some of these choices are becoming either permanent or some of these choices are helping us advance to the next stage of life. You feel me? So everything that's going on in our lives right now, actively pretty serious, right? So with all that being said, is social media, right, affecting the progression of our generation, or does it have a toxic hold on our generation? Will our generation be able to move forward with the current effects that social media has?
I feel like social media has helped our generation, if anything, more than anything. Because you got to think about the way our parents grew up, right? How much information they had in front of them and the way they think. If you think about the way we think, you could use social media as a very big part of that. If we didn't have Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Snapchat growing up, we would all be thinking differently because we wouldn't be connected all around the world. You know how many friends, you know how many people I know that have Snapchats from friends in California, Texas, different countries. They regularly talk to these people just because of social media. So they have a different perspective of what life is like. Another thing, like our generation, the younger generation, we're more progressive because of social media in my experience. Because we can see the bullshit getting sniffed out. We see the bullshit being presented right in front of us. We see the lies getting told on TV that our parents easily believed getting debunked in social media. So 100%, I think it's helping our generation, but there are obviously some toxic aspects of it as well. For example, cancel culture. I think that's a toxic aspect to social media. You say the wrong thing on social media, everyone and their mom is going to try to gang up on you and make sure you don't have anything to say anymore. Off of one thing. And that's you true. Could not even mean what you said. You know what I mean? It could just be mistyped. said it the wrong way. That's one negative.
Old tweets.
Old tweets, you know what I mean? From when you were freaking like 12 years old, tweeting like a jackass. Now 30 years old, people gonna come at you for it. So I'm just saying, like, I think social media personally is a great tool for our generation specifically growing up, just because it's opened our eyes and it's given us so much more information that we either wouldn't have seen, had access to, known about, etc. As well as the fact that it connects us to others all around the world. How many times I see on Twitter people from like UK talking about this is going on in America right now? Mm-hmm. They wouldn't know that shit because it's not on their TV. We wouldn't know about half the shit going on in China probably. So it's like, I love social media.
See, now all that makes sense in terms of from an information and education aspect. Right. That all makes sense. But in terms of, for me, myself, in terms of the personal, like lifestyle choices that people make off social media, or the fact that like people go to social media and they treat it like it's Judgment Day, where no matter what they post on it, you feel me, it's up for the world to see, and however the world reacts to it is
their mood for the next couple hours.
You feel me? Like, I feel like our generation specifically, because when we were young, we came up with like Facebook and MySpace, BlackBerry, AIM, all that shit. Yeah, all that shit coming up. And now we got the top, like Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, IG, Snapchat, all that shit. And now we're at this point in our lives. And I feel like social media has this hold on us where it's so addictive. And people literally make every move for their life based off social media.
I would say those people usually that do that, though, are trying to make it rich, like make it big off social media. So they're trying to have a career through social media. That's usually what I've come to find out. People that are like that are trying to make money, like serious money, make it a lifestyle. So if you're living that way, good luck to you, because a lot of people are trying to do that and the odds are very slim. And I couldn't just imagine living my life for people that I don't know. But in my opinion, that's why I think people do it. Because they just want the fame, they want the attention, they see what is brought to other people, and they want that themselves. So when they don't get it.
How about you, Armani? How do you think our generation deals with social media?
I think it depends on the person. I think there's certain people that are able to deal with social media, and I think there's a lot of people that aren't able to deal with social media. I think that's why you have, for example, you have certain people on Instagram, they'll only have either 0 or no post, and they'll have all these followers because they just don't want to deal with the social media, but they still have this, access to this platform. But at the end of the day, they don't really want no part of it because they know what it can do. So I really think it depends on the person. I think it's been both positive and negative. Positive with what Rich has been saying, but also I think positive another way that is kind of uplifting. Like, I feel like what was it? I forgot what day it was. I guess you could use Valentine's Day. Like, there was a lot of, I don't know, for me personally, there was a lot of love that was shown on the socials. And I think, like, out of all the Valentine's Day, I think this past one was like genuine love. Like, I don't think it was like people popping up. I think you actually saw people happy and like proud to do stuff for their loved ones. So I think that could be like a positive thing of social media. Like, you want to see shit like that. You're not going to see shit like that on the TV or hear about that. You could hear about it as much as you want, but to actually see it unfold, I think that can be a positive influence on people. Where it could be negative is that, like Rich said, or no, like you said, people searching or people living their lives, for social media, just trying to see whatever type of clout or whatever type of business they can get from it, and or attention or fame. And I think another negative aspect of it is that people who aren't able to deal with social media, say they do something and it doesn't come off the way they want it to, their whole life is ruined. Like, I know a lot of people will, they post something and they're like, oh, I only got this amount of likes. And that just kills their soul. So I think there's a lot of positive aspects to it, but there's a lot of negative aspects to it as well. So
yeah, like,
it's a very tricky situation, honestly.
with that whole post and likes comment that you just made, I remember when there was a rumor circulating that like Instagram might remove likes from
People were like, I'll stop
IG
using
and shit.
IG.
Yeah, they would take the likes count off on pictures and shit like that. And I literally thought about how that would change the landscape of the platform. Like literally
a lot.
People just post whatever they want to post and you never know the amount of likes, you don't know the amount of comments. It's just a picture.
It's just a picture.
And I could see what Rich just said, where he was like, people were saying, oh, I would delete my IG, and people were like, blah, blah, blah. Because I do think in terms of that, like people posting on IG and looking for likes and shit like that, people do use that as a source of like validation.
Yep.
Almost. You feel me?
Status.
Yeah. And it can be very harmful.
Yep.
You feel me? It can be very harmful because you can be loved one day, but you could also be forgotten about easily. Like, nigga, your page can get reported and deleted, and then out of nowhere your life is like in shambles because all of your fans are gone. You feel me? And stupid shit like that. But I can just see, because have you ever noticed somebody looks so happy on social media, but they're actually sad as hell in real life?
All the time.
I know a lot of
All the
people
time.
like that.
All the time.
And it's crazy because I'll see them online and I'm just like, oh, you're this bright, bubbly personality. And then I'm next to you and I'm just like,
You're depressing as
damn.
fuck.
Yeah, facts. Or like when I'm next to you, and this is why I love like watching people take selfies or videos or shit like that in person, because like I'll see the bright ass smile that people post on their phones in their face, like happy as shit, and then when the video is done or the picture is done and it's time to like post, they just straight face on their phone, like complete robots again. And it's just crazy to witness. So I really think social media has this toxic hold on our generation, even though, like Rich says, very educational, very informal. Like I don't think I get my news quicker anywhere else than social media.
Twitter.
Like unfortunately, Twitter informs me anytime anytime somebody important dies. Twitter is the first person to tell me. You feel me? I get a notification. Twitter, when I was at work, is what told me that Nipsey died. You feel me? 3 years ago, we're celebrating the release of Victory Lap. You feel me? I remember I was at work when my Apple Watch buzzed and it was a Twitter notification and it just said LA rapper Nipsey Hussle shot and blah 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 blah. And then I remember I had to go to the back and everything, because I was like, yo, this can't be serious. I was like, oh, okay, he shot. I was like, he shot, but you know he's probably in recovery or shit like that. And then I go on my phone and on Twitter, and it's the only thing that's going on, and it's bad and it's sad, and yo, this is a tragic ass event, and it's real time. You feel me? And you're caught up with the world in real time, and you're all reacting together. You feel me? It's crazy as hell, the effect that social media has on the world. It just gives you access to all this different shit, but also too much access can be very dangerous, because if you don't know how to handle all that shit, getting all that information, you might not know how to, translate it well enough, and it might fuck with your mental. So yeah, that was the comment that I wanted to make on social media, pretty much.
I agree with everything y'all said.
Yeah,
it's all about how you personally use it. I mean,
just moderate.
It's
your
all
use.
about how you grow up with it. Like the kids growing up with it now are probably gonna use it way more than we use it.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like,
oh God.
My little sister has her own phone. She doesn't have social media, but she has her own phone.
Your
like,
mother gave her a phone?
Was she like 5?
She's 4. It has service and everything.
Why did your
she
mother
calls
give her
me,
a phone?
She calls me. She doesn't know how to text.
What type of phone?
It's a smartphone.
Why did your mother buy?
It's like Galaxy. It's like one of the old Galaxies. It's not new or anything, but it's
It
like
doesn't matter.
I understand. I said the same thing.
That's
And all
great.
she does is use it to like call me or YouTube. Just watch her educational YouTube videos.
For now.
No bullshit. I'd love to call. If I had like a little sister that young, I'd let you just pick up the phone,
after a
FaceTime,
while,
see her
it's
phone.
a
all
lot.
up in
She
the
be calling me.
screen.
She be calling me in the middle
All
of
the
work.
time.
Darnell, where are you? Are you coming home? I'm like, oh. I'll see you soon, Belle. I'll see you soon.
Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her.
But yeah, when I first found out she had a phone, I was like, I didn't get my first phone till 7th grade.
I was 9.
I got my first phone in the 6th grade. Yeah.
I was
Like,
5.
what is this?
No, 5th grade.
What is this? And
was
I had
a
the
flip phone.
and I got the
I had the
T-Mobile
Razor.
Razor, bro.
I had the Razor.
When I got the
too.
Razor, niggas couldn't tell me shit.
Nothing.
Nah, that's how I felt when I
Bye.
put out the BlackBerry. You feel
Nah.
me?
When I had the
Nah.
Sidekick, oh wait.
Oh, I didn't have the sidekick.
I didn't have the
get past
sidekick.
that.
I had the Razor though.
When I had the
wasn't on
Sidekick, you just
T-Mobile.
flipped it up.
I had the
everyone was
Razor
like,
though.
Yeah. Niggas were on Metro young. I wasn't on T-Mobile, unfortunately. I started with Metro.
Been on T-Mobile since day one.
Now I'm on
since day
T-Mobile
one.
now. You feel
I'm
me?
on T-Mobile too.
But,
They taking over the world.
Yeah. Nah. All right, let's talk about new music that came out. You feel me? All right, so this was actually one of the albums that dropped during our break, and we should have talked about it last week, and we left it out. But I do want to bring it up since Valentine's Day just passed, and to set the move just right. But I'll let Amani go ahead and lead it off. You feel me? Because this is her
really
vibe.
happy.
You feel me? Talk about this project.
Oh my goodness, Miss Jasmine. Oh my goodness, she killed it. She killed it on the album. She killed it in the live sessions.
Which
killed
album?
it. Hotels.
You didn't say the name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hotels. Jasmine, killing me, man. Like when I first heard of Jasmine, it wasn't with
Bust Your Windows.
Bust Your Windows. No. Real Jasmine fans know where she started. That's not no. But yeah,
where she started.
I ain't never heard of her until
This
this.
is me testing her. Where'd she start then? No, don't look at your phone. Where'd she start?
No, stop.
Yeah.
No, I know what song I'm talking about. It's like Round and Round. I forgot the word.
They'll come back later. But as you were saying,
Right.
He
But
ain't even gonna tell you.
no, he's not gonna
evil.
tell me.
He's
That's
evil.
fine. But hey, that album is feelings. Hey, Shorty went crazy. Okay, as she should. She was talking her shit.
So I listened to it
Her
myself.
shit.
I listened to it a couple times over the weekend actually, because I saw it on the list from last week, and I thought it was a pretty solid R&B album. What's it called? Jasmine Sullivan and Her dropped like at the same time. Yeah. So
that song,
Let It Burn.
bro.
That's what.
That feature that they have, Jasmine Sullivan and Her, that song is crazy.
yeah, that's my favorite track on the album
That song
itself.
is crazy.
But yeah, it's just a vibe. I mean, it's just a regular R&B album to me. I mean, she doesn't really separate herself from all the other R&B singers, female singers, in my opinion. Like, there's nothing that really separates her from the other. It's a solid album. But like,
he doesn't know about Jasmine.
no, I really don't.
He
I'm
just
just giving you
doesn't
my
know about
personal
Jasmine,
experience.
yeah.
I'm just giving you my personal opinion.
I
You know
feel
what
you.
I
I
mean?
feel
So
you.
I thought that was a good album.
Really solid project in my opinion.
Soulful woman. God
Like
bless.
I said, that track with Her was my favorite. The one with Ari Lennox went fire too. They were talking nasty on this tape. I'll say that. They were talking nasty. Perfect type of vibe for Valentine's Day.
She spoke her shit on Antoinette's. Is that what it's? Antoinette's tale? Yes. She was talking her shit on there. As she should.
And she wasn't really viewing this as an album. She was kind of selling it as an EP. But I do
EP?
like, yeah, like because of
is
the
kinda
tales.
short.
In terms of songs, there's not really
There's
that
14.
many songs. If you
It's a
look
lot
at
of-
anything that says like someone's name and tale next to it, it was an interlude.
Yep.
So if it said Blank's tale, it was an interlude.
Oh, that's why she. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you feel me?
I look
So
strictly
in
at the
terms
numbers.
of songs, yeah, they weren't
okay.
that many songs, so she's
Okay.
kind of pushing it as an EP. But I do like the tales, and like each tale is a different woman who
Vibe.
might in some way be seen as acting like a hoe, and them just sharing their story. And it was a nice little vibe. I
The
fucked
title
with it,
makes
you feel
sense
me?
now when you break it down like that.
Hotels.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
I remember the song now.
You remember the song?
She
But I was
found it in
right
her
with
phone.
the round around though.
Yeah, I believe
it was
you.
holding you down. But I know
Round
it
and
by
round.
yes, but I know it by around and around. I don't know going in circles. That's what I know it by.
Oh,
but I don't know
okay.
about it by holding down.
Okay.
I never know it that.
So round was nowhere in there, but okay. I'm just happy.
If you
we-
listen to the song, yes, it is.
I got you. You got that. You got that.
Yo, he is disrespectful.
So I said she got that?
He's disrespectful.
It's also one of my toxic tendencies. All right, well, what else dropped?
Judas?
Oh, yes, Judas and the Black Messiah. First, have any of y'all seen the movie?
I
Did y'all see
No,
the
haven't.
movie?
I tried to over
I
the
have not.
weekend,
Yo, it was
but
great.
I don't have HBO Max.
Oh, get the plug. It's lit. It was a great movie. Tremendous acting in the movie.
I heard it was a good movie. Like my roommates watched it downstairs,
crazy.
but I didn't feel like going downstairs.
It was crazy. If I find a link, I'll send it to you. I'll put it in the
go
group
I'll
chat.
find. I'll get it. I'll get the
Okay, word.
Yeah,
But
don't worry about it.
really great movie inspired by real life events. For y'all that don't know, it's the storytelling of the betrayal of Fred Hampton and the Black Panthers. Daniel Kaluuya, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He plays Fred Hampton. Lakeith Stanfield plays William O'Neill, who was the FBI informant who was responsible for the assassination of Fred Hampton. And it just tells the story very well, shot beautifully. all the way up to the tragic end. It's a really great movie. Make sure all y'all check it out. I feel like we always get dope releases around on during Black History Month. I remember I was scrolling through on my Snapchat, and around this time 3 years ago is when Black Panther dropped. R.I.P. Chadwick, you feel me? So I feel like around Black History Month, something always drops. So this was it. And with that, dropped a soundtrack where fucking my favorite song, which, you know, is my vibe of the week. It's What It Feels Like. Nipsey Hussle and Jay-Z. This one song on this album, fam, on the soundtrack. That shit. Jay-Z.
Repeat. Was it on repeat?
Jay-Z is what, 51, I believe? I think he's 51. He's either
old.
50 or 51.
How old is Beyonce?
Right?
She's in her 30s.
She's in her like
too.
30s. Her
Yeah.
30s.
Good for him.
Just the fact that Jay-Z is still able to do all of this at his age, and he does all of this shit effortlessly, bro, is just, it's people.
To be honest, it's
People have not been running shit as long as Jay-Z's been running
Jay-Z's
shit.
been around since the 90s.
No, but for him to still be
Like
the
some
best
decent
rapper, like one of the best rappers in the game, at his age, for how long he's consistently been in the game for, you got to give that man his props,
I
bro.
feel like, I expect that. Like, anyone at his level, I would expect that. Like, him and Nas, I expect them to kill anything they're on at this point. So, like, you telling me, like, you're surprised? I'm like, no, this is Jay-Z.
Not surprised, but it's such like,
When
it's
is he
something
not,
worth
though?
paying
Like,
attention to.
but everything he doesn't put music out enough to the point where he'll dilute his own, like, content. He puts music out, and it means something when he usually drops. So whenever I'm listening to a Jay-Z track, I know I have to listen intently because he's just preaching some real shit, saying some real shit, or it's just straight bars in that song. So that's what I expect from him at this point. Like, What It Feels, like, I expected that. I mainly listened to it because of Nipsey, not because of Jay-Z. I knew what I was going to get from Jay. I just wanted to hear Nip's verse, and I was happy. So
I was happy that collaboration was also able to happen too, because you already know Jay was one of Nipsey's idols. So that was very dope to see that happen after his passing. You feel me? Very dope. There were some other highlights from that tape as well. The Poosh Ice-T track, no profanity, that was very dope, and I like the fact that he didn't swear once in the song. I don't know, I just made that shit even harder for some
Lil
reason.
Durk went to work on Your Mind.
Lil Durk is still, you know, out here killing shit. Durk is still out here.
The Last Man Standing, Polo G was another bar, was another fire one.
Hit Boy, Broad Day, I fucked with that. Hit Boy had a lot to do with the production on this tape as well. So with all that being said, if make sure y'all go see it. Judas and the Black Messiah. Very dope and important movie. Make sure y'all go check that out. You feel me? Single that came out, which is making a lot of buzz right now. Lil TJ makes his return.
6 Lack.
Facts. Lil TJ and I was about to say 6 Lakhs and Black.
I was waiting for you to.
Nah, facts. Lil TJ and Black, who owes me an album this year. Black is dropping this year. Just know, I'm thinking it's in the fall. But yeah, they come back with this new single. I'm assuming it's for Lil TJ's project that's probably coming out pretty soon. It's called Calling My Phone. I think it's a dope track. I thought it was very fire, but I liked Lil TJ's like first project. What was that called? True to Myself. I hated that second mixtape, State of Emergency. I thought that shit was big trash for some reason. Or I don't know. I just thought TJ didn't really need to be on that drill shit like that. But the first tape I really fucked with. So if he's coming up with a second tape and it's around this sound, I feel like I'm gonna fuck with that again. Yeah.
I did not listen to this track.
I did not as well.
Yeah, you should.
Sorry.
Some heat.
I don't like Lil TJ personally.
You don't like him like that?
Nah, his voice is too high pitched.
I get that. He's a youngin'. I get that.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I remember there was this point on Twitter where this nigga was wild and doing some really childish shit.
That's why I said he made his comeback.
Yeah.
Because he's wilding online.
Because I was like, yo, this nigga's like really a little kid. And I was like, all right, I'm not listening to this nigga's music. This is mad stupid.
Nah, I feel that. What else dropped? Oh, okay. And then we also got some local music that came out. You feel me? So from Cambridge, right? There was this artist that is buzzing in the area. Y'all might have heard him, might have not. But if you have, he goes by the name of G Nipsey. You feel me? He dropped a project about a week or two ago. It was called Memories. You feel me? Features include 7981 Cal and
Go
Lil Reese.
The
You feel
Reaper.
me? Did any of y'all listen to it at all?
Yes, and I will tell you, it was a fire project. I personally think the best track was Go Ahead with 7981 Cal, because I think Cal spazzed on that track. Him and Nipsey were just going back and forth, spazzing on it. So I had that shit on repeat. Issues Part 2 was another one.
Fire. That shit was fire.
It's crazy how he got Lil Reese, because I didn't realize Lil Reese voice still sounded like that when he was rapping. So it was actually a nice effect. It fit Reese perfectly. Like, this nigga's a killer. Like, the way he's rapping, he's a killer.
This nigga's a killer.
This nigga's a killer. The way he's rapping sound like a killer. You feel me?
Facts.
I fuck with it. Honestly, this is a great project. I mean, I did not like a track, but those are my top 3, definitely.
My top 3 were probably Issues Part 2 was definitely my top. No Regrets is up there too. That one went crazy. And then if I had to say another one, it was probably Big Dog or Balenci, the first track.
Balenci.
Yeah. So, but pretty solid effort. You feel me? He's been on the scene for a while. It took a while for him to release his first project, but he did, and we understand why it took him so long. Because he got a lot of noise buzzing in the streets, and with that comes great expectations. So when you're moving on that type of time, you don't really got much chance to slip. So solid project. Stay up. Make sure y'all go check out his project Memories and share with all your peoples. You feel me? Local talent coming out of Cambridge, Massachusetts. And I think that's pretty much all the new music that came out. You feel me? So are we ready to get into our reality checks for this week?
Of course.
All right, Rich, lead us off.
So my reality check has to do with what we spoke about earlier, social media, really. I know we get a lot of our information from information in news and education, a lot of educational things from social media, but I want you guys to know that you guys should just be cross-referencing anything you do get from Twitter, Facebook, IG, Snapchat, all that shit with the actual news online, just because there has been times where I thought I've read the actual news article, or I actually thought I knew what was going on, and then when I looked it up, it was completely opposite. So always just fact check what you're getting online, because there may be instances where it's wrong, and you never want to bring wrong information to a conversation because you'll end up looking stupid. So that's my reality check. Just make sure you're cross-referencing your information, double checking that is correct, and make sure you're doing your research. Word.
Okay. My reality check is to make sure you take accountability for yourself. So we talked a lot about our toxic, characteristics. So I feel like it's best to know exactly where you can be toxic sometimes. And as much as I want to say be about, your shit and do what you want, still have the common courtesy and common respect to let it be known that that's how you're moving, so that people know how to move accordingly and people know how to go about you whenever situations pull up. So be accountable of your toxic tendencies. That's all I can say.
And then for my reality check this week, I'll tell the people to accept the vulnerable side of yourself. You feel me? Like we talked about a lot throughout this episode, we mentioned a lot about taking accountability, communicating effectively, and that all starts with being comfortable with being vulnerable. You feel me? No one is going to be able to read your mind. No one's going to know exactly what's going on with you. But if you want others to understand whatever you're going through, or if you want someone to take charge or take the initiative to learning about you, make it known. You feel me? Open up to other people that are trying to help you out, and trust me, they'll do everything that they can, but you have to give them the chance to do that. So, yes, be open to being vulnerable and accept outside help when you're seeking it. That is my reality check. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues. Make sure y'all go check out the movie and go stream Victory Lap. You feel me? His debut album, his only album, Grammy nominated artist. You feel me? In his passing, a prolific activist in his community, and just a leader amongst everything that has to do with entrepreneurship. All right, so go check him out. You feel me? Rest in peace. And that's pretty much it for this episode. Thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe this on YouTube. Share it amongst all of your people across all socials, whatever that may be. You feel me? If you're listening to us on the audio, like I said, share with us as well. Leave a review, and let's just keep this ride going. You feel me? Season 6 is off to a strong start. We got so much to show y'all coming up, and yeah, we can't wait. We'll talk to y'all next week. It's been your boy DME.
It's been your boy Cozy Rich.
It's been your girl Imani.
And you've been listening to The Urban Product. Peace.
Love.